Honey, is that you? There's my darling. I've missed you so much. I'm glad you're back. Mm. I mean, don't get me wrong. I had some fun here by myself. I'm glad I didn't have to work today. But without you around, it gets really boring really quickly. I even got so bored that the last hour and a half I've done nothing but organize everything in our cabinets. From the plates and saucers and bowls to the silverware in the drawers and the cups and oh, baby, the mugs. I found some of the ones that I swear I thought we lost and that we'd never see again. Thank God you got home when you did. Otherwise, I think I would have started cleaning everything in the bathrooms. Ah, and I'm glad you're back, baby. I really am. Come on. Dinner is in the oven. Everything is all set. So let's just relax together. You go over to the couch, sit down, and relax. All right? I'll be right there in a minute. I made some of your favorite tea mere minutes ago, so it's still really fresh. Yes, of course. Thought I'd surprise you with a little bit of something sweet for today. Besides, what else am I supposed to do when I'm all alone here in the house? I'll be right back, babe. You stay put. Don't move. I see that you took my advice to the point where it was pretty literal. When I said don't move, I didn't mean you couldn't move a muscle. Silly. That's part of why I love you. Here's your tea. Now scoot over. I want to sit next to my love. Ah, much better. This tea is so good. I'm so glad you introduced it to me. You're right. This is the tea that we had on our first date. I can't believe you remembered. Of course I remember every single bit of it. I'm just a little surprised that you did. Not to say that I'm ungrateful or anything. I was just a little shocked. A good shock, mind you, but still shocked nonetheless. So, tell me, baby, what about work has got you so stressed out? You're right. They have been sort of running you into the ground lately. I noticed that each time you've come home, you've been a little more, I don't know. I don't really want to say sad because you don't seem sad when you come home. Just drained, I guess. Yeah, work will do that to you, especially after working day after day, week after week, as they've been doing it to you. Why haven't you ever told them that you just can't take those extra days? They do see what it's doing to you, right? Well, I would hope that they'd care enough, or that you'd care enough to at least say no. My darling, my sweet darling. Look, it's okay to feel like you can't work for a day. It's not going to kill anybody. And if it does, then we can talk. I know. Talking about something serious here. My wonderful darling is absolutely drained from work. I haven't seen that happen to you before, not even when we were dating. And you did a whole lot during that time to make sure that you had your studies straight. You still had enough time to spend with me. Look, babe, you need to take care of yourself. When was the last time you showered? Alright, alright. It's not supposed to be an attack on your hygiene. I'm just asking. Because showering is one of the ways that you can just sort of de-stress and relax after a day of work. Promise me you'll shower tonight. That way you can really feel relaxed. You know of other ways to relax. Whoa, hold on. We can talk about that type of relaxation a little after dinner. Oh, but really, you don't always have to take over those extra shifts, babe. We both work. We both take time for each other. We both help take care of bills, and everything's going really well for us. So really, babe, there is no need for you to take all these extra shifts and overwork yourself to the point of exhaustion. It's just not healthy. Of course, I know we can use that extra money for more elaborate and frequent date nights on the town or vacations that last for what might seem like forever. But, I mean, what's the point of going on these vacations when all you do is sleep? Because working for the vacation has run you into the ground of exhaustion. Then you can't really enjoy the vacation that you're going on. And then I'll be bored because I won't be able to do fun stuff with you. I know I could still do those fun things, but without you with me, it's not as fun. I want to make those memories with you, not by myself. It's just ridiculous. How dare I? Hold on. Wait a minute, babe. I remember very distinctly during some point in time while we were dating, you got on my case for overworking myself. I remember when you said it got to a very bad point, despite the fact that I could actually still see you after my shifts, and we would go on those few dates during my even fewer dates off. You told me that I looked like that girl from the Corpse Bride movie. That is just how exhausted I was. Yes. Yes, I remember I took offense to that, and then we had a little bit of a disagreement. But you made some good points. And then I remember you congratulated me after I took your advice, said no a few times, and spent more time with you on my days off, making sure that I didn't pick up the phone if my boss called me. Maybe I should start doing that with you. I'm kidding. Yes, we were kids back then, and yes, I trust that you would be able to pick up the phone and say no, or at the very least ignore the call. I don't care how rude it sounds. Sometimes it's okay. Especially if it's early, like the crack of dawn, as it has been for you in some cases. That shouldn't happen. But I guess when you've got a track record for being one of the best employees at that place, of course they'll call you. I still don't think it's really fair that they ask it of you at the crack of dawn when you're barely coherent in the morning. But I guess there's nothing that we can do to stop them from doing that. That's their end. What you can do, however, is just simply tell them no, that you have something going on today. course, that wouldn't be lying. The thing that you would be doing today is making sure you still have enough energy to survive the whole entire week. That's why they usually give you days off, whether it's once or twice a week or periodically through the month. It's just to simply make sure that you keep your sanity in check while you continue to work wherever you're working. I mean, granted, where I work isn't nearly as strenuous or stressful as where you work, but I still get drained every once in a while. And you still sometimes have to step in and say, no more, babe. You have to rest and make sure you haven't lost your mind. So what if they get a little upset when you say no to them asking you to go into work on a day off? It's your day off, and you should take advantage of that. I mean, yes, it definitely helps when you appear to be an overachiever, but in the end, you'll just be tired, exhausted, and drained. Pretty much where you're at right now. And you know I mean it in the most loving way, hun. But you really need to start to say no a few times. Just remind them, hey, I still have a life. I'm still human. I'm not a work robot. Yes, being a work robot might be a little cool, but still, there's no fun in that. Exactly. There really is no winning when it's all work and no play. I mean, look at you right now. I'm going to pull the exact same card that you did years ago and say you look like that girl from Corpse Bride. Just slow and, well, dead tired. I'm glad we have a few days off at the same time together. It's been a while since that's happened. Please, please promise me that you are not going to answer your work phone. And if they call you on your personal phone, that you're not going to go into work. Okay? No amount of extra overtime money is going to tempt you to go back in when you've worked so hard to take this time off and relax. You need it. Let's do something fun for the next few days. You know, some fun, crazy things to keep your mind off of the fact that you're off of work. And that way, say if we're ziplining or skydiving and work calls, you can't answer because, well, I think that's a safety hazard. What is one thing I'd like to do? Well, there is a new coffee shop that opened up across the street from where our favorite restaurant is. I've driven by there a few times the other day, and I thought that would be a really cool place for us to check out sometime. Why don't we do it tomorrow morning? Can eat a little breakfast there, have some coffee, and plan the next few days out together. Check out some galleries or that shooting range just outside of the city. Basically, we'll find things to do that will keep your mind off of work and things that will remind you that, hey, it's okay to have a life. You don't need to work yourself into the ground just because everybody else seems to be doing it in order to be successful. It's ridiculous. Overachievement is overrated, in my opinion. I know you don't completely agree with me, but I think in this case you should let me win this battle. You know I'm right. Good. I'm glad you finally come to your senses. Mm, I love you so much. Remember that I'm not telling you to just totally slack off of work. I don't even think that's possible. You're such a workaholic. I know, I am too. I'm just saying that time off of work is not only nice every once in a while, but necessary for your sanity. I mean, do you want to start feeling like you need to organize every little bit of the house to feel complete? No. No, I didn't think so. Ah, sounds to me like dinner's ready. Come on, let's go make some more tea and eat, and come up with ideas to help you relax for the next few days. Oh? Well, that is one way to help you relax. And yes, we can do it tonight. Dinner first, though. You need your energy for that type of event. So let's get some food. I'll open a bottle of wine and we can see where the night takes us. I'm game if you are. So what do you say?